Russian forces fired cruise missiles at a U.S. company in Mukachevo city in Ukraine's southwestern Zakarpattia region on the night leading to August 21, Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky said on Thursday. The plant was involved in production of household appliances. 15 people were injured in the attack on the plant. Fire covering 7,000 square meters broke out at the site and is being brought under control. Last night, the Russian army set one of its insane anti-records. They targeted civilian infrastructure facilities, residential buildings, and our people. Several cruise missiles were lobbed against an American-owned enterprise in Zakarpattia, Zelensky wrote on a Facebook post on Thursday. The Ukrainian leader said the struck facility was a regular civilian business, supported by American investment, producing everyday items like coffee machines. He added that there were no global efforts to stop Russia's war of invasion. On August 21, Russia launched one of its largest air raids on Ukraine since the start of full-fledged invasion in February 2022, involving 600 drones and missiles, Ukrainian Air Force reported. Overall, Russia launched 574 Shahed attack drones and decoys, along with 40 missiles, including 4 Kh-47M2 Kinzhal aero-ballistic missiles, 2 Iskander-M/Kn-23 ballistic missiles, 19 Kh-101 cruise missiles from the Saratov region, 14 Kalibr cruise missiles from the Black Sea, as well as one unidentified missile from Russian-annexed Crimea Peninsula. Ukrainian Air Force thwarted the massive Russian attacks with the use of aviation, air defense systems, electronic warfare units, UAV units, and mobile fire groups of the Ukrainian Defense Forces. Russian missiles and drones hit 11 locations across the country, while falling debris caused damage at 3 more sites.
Ё-моё! Рефлекс.
Видишь, как там все взрывы, эти машины шли?
Да.
Чуешь?
Да. Кошмар.
Жесть.
The range of the Ukrainian Flamingo missile, according to open sources, is 3,000 kilometers, and this is more than the American Tomahawk missile or the Russian Kalibr, said Ukrainian military observer Denis Popovich. This is a very powerful warhead, 1,000 kilograms. It is capable of causing enormous destruction. It is comparable to the Russian Kh-22, and what the Kh-22 can do, we, unfortunately, had the opportunity to find out. The speed of 900 kilometers is a cruise missile. It will always be subsonic. This is typical for this type of missile. It can be shot down like any target. There is no air target that cannot be shot down, he said on air at Radio NV. The expert added that Ukraine now has not only drones but also missiles among its long-range weapons. This will allow it to carry out combined long-range strikes against Russia, overloading its air defense system. This significantly expands our capabilities for strikes to a strategic depth. 3,000 kilometers is beyond the Ural Mountains. A great many different objects are within the range of this missile, including the production of Shaheds in Alabuga. This is what is currently bothering us very much. If we manage to take out this production now, and the cruise missile of such power makes it possible to do this completely. If we manage to organize a good strike, then this production can be completely destroyed. And this will be very important for us, since we see that the enemy is now stockpiling Shaheds, and now this is his main means of destroying objects on the territory of Ukraine. Popovich added, recall photos of the Ukrainian cruise missile Flamingo appeared on the internet. It is noted that it has already been transferred to serial production. According to Defense Express experts, Flamingo is an FP5 missile from Millennium Group, headquartered in the UAE. Experts note that Millennium Group can produce 50 FP5 missiles per month. According to Lieutenant General Igor Romanenko, the Ukrainian Flamingo missile may undergo combat testing this year. He noted that the warhead of this missile is capable of destroying and annihilating enemy deep command posts. ammunition depots, and destroying bridges and logistics routes. He noted that we are talking about a very powerful missile, the warhead of which weighs a ton and is capable of destroying and annihilating enemy deep command posts, ammunition depots, and destroying bridges and logistics routes. According to him, the use of this missile in combination with the Sapsan could lead to significant results in increasing the effectiveness of long-range strikes. The drone war on the Russian-Ukrainian front has found its own bottleneck. With so many drones in the air and a limited radio spectrum, pilots often get in each other's way. And when electronic warfare operators get involved, things get even more complicated. Business Insider reports. Drone operator in the Ukrainian Unmanned Systems Forces, Dmytro Zlutenko, told the publication that his unit had recently suffered from the work of a friendly electronic warfare system. According to him, such a situation often arises with large reconnaissance drones, since many Ukrainian drones use the same frequencies as enemy ones. This was the case, for example, with the Russian Zala and the Ukrainian Shark. When friendly electronic warfare systems try to jam Zala, they also jam Shark. Zlutenko explained. The fighter noted that the Ukrainian military has to coordinate the launch of its drones to avoid accidental suppression. According to him, 1 mile from the front line, there can be more than 60 drones in the sky. In his sector, about 5 kilometers away, there are usually at least 3 large Russian drones flying. However, many other devices are in the sky at the same time, and it is often difficult to determine who they belong to. He also said that this confusion sometimes causes the infantry to panic. They literally switch to all frequencies to be jammed because they are afraid. Another Ukrainian drone operator, speaking on condition of anonymity, confirmed that fighters have cases where they try to shoot down any device they see in the sky. The problem is of particular concern to Western armies, which are developing their own small drone programs. Footage from the front in Ukraine shows soldiers sometimes unable to immediately discern whether a drone is friendly or enemy. In some cases, they even open fire with only a few seconds to decide. The sheer number of devices leads not only to friendly jamming, but also to cases where operators accidentally gain access to enemy drone signals and see their intelligence data. There are so many drones and only a limited number of operating frequencies that drone data channels can switch spontaneously. Ukrainian and Russian forces are working out these issues in real time, and the lessons learned from the fighting could influence the course of future wars, Business Insider concludes.